This is Jason with Kingdom Coaching. Just doing a bid for some of my coaching and consulting clients that we do estimating for, and wanted to do a live demo to show you how it works. First, you will get the website URL. We do most of these built on enterprise server or your software, so everything works quicker, faster, more accurate. But we just released a paid subscription version, then that's what this is. Started with the company name, Kingdom Coaching Professional Corporation. And then select if we're bidding. It's dual mode, so you can bid as a general contractor to get all your budget numbers for each trade for both material and labor. And it pulls the zip code so we know per zip code it's accurate. We're going to do subcontractor mode. Pick a trade. You can do multiple trades, so we're going to do other. And then we'll say no, it's not prevailing wage. Then on the bottom left, there's a paperclip to add PDFs. It says you can do up to a 32 megabyte file, 100 pages. We just changed that to 500 megabyte and up to 300 pages per attachment. So if it's larger than that, you do in multiple pulls. Bid the subcontractor trades needed for this project. Will be ready in the summer months. Then hit enter. Oh, I forgot to attach the drawing. It will never hallucinate or have problems because it'll always make sure that it has the input it needs, and if it doesn't, it will ask clarifying questions. And if you're in a hurry and just want preliminary numbers, you can just push straight preliminary. So now it knows we're waiting inputs. We need plans, specs, project name, what trades we're bidding. If it's new, it wouldn't have asked this if it had the specs and drawings and scope. So we're just going to attach PDF. And I'm doing this in stages just to show bid all subcontractor trades. Now I attach the PDF with the drawings. And it has different mode posture, aggressive, standard pricing, and premium, depending if you want to qualify that when we start. Wants to know mobilization time, summer, what type of year it is. So at any point you could give it clarifying notes. It does several different stages of the intake process to make sure the takeoff is correct, quantities are correct. You can do value engineering. It pulls the project zip code. To analyzing the plans, a lot of times it'll find discrepancies because sometimes architects cut and paste details and they don't line up with the current project. So here we go. Project name, architect, owner, summary. So it's saying what we have to do. Main level, clarification needed, needs to know a little more information. So we have selective demolition, drywall, insulation, tile, HVAC, electrical. We're going to do standard pricing. Actually, we're going to do, standard. We have some flags. It's an occupied building, so it knows that. We have dust, bear protection, some salvage items could be a problem. So we're gonna bid only what I know we need to bid on this one today. Bid the protection, temporary barricades, dust protection, demolition, carpentry, gypsum drywall, paint, flooring, MEP, heating, cooling, electrical, plumbing, and acoustical ceiling tile. And any excavation work needed. Do not bid doors, sealants, or fixtures and partitions. And then we'll hit send. Mobilization, summer. We have a zip multiplier of 1, which means it's where this is dialed in for. We also make a version for Canada, and we do a lot nationwide right now. Yeah, a lot in Texas, a lot of the southern states, California, Florida, the Carolinas, New York. So the software is able to work anywhere in the US and Canada, and we just started building it for clients worldwide in other countries as well. It works best when we can calibrate it to your company, so you don't have to change a markup. So here we go. So we got confirmation, temporary dust protection, selective demolition, rough carpentry, paint. Excluded trades, we're not bidding those right now. We have some critical flags. Projects interior only, no site plan civil, so there's no. Plumbing may involve core drill and saw cutting, so we'll make sure to exclude that until we get more information. We're not doing excavation. MEP is design build, so that's a major risk. If we were going forward with this project, we would do that, but I'll still tell it too for the sake of this demo, because it's very good at value engineering. I have 40 years of estimating, and I've spent over 4 years building this with my engineers. Prevailing wage, no, there's no prevailing wage. So, square footage, new rooms, competence, pre-check, quantities, pricing, flags. Competence pretty low right now, because we're bidding trades that has no drawing, so we'll exclude any that, no. Remove any of the trades that we will not need to do work, such as excavation. We did recently receive an addendum, so I will be attaching that. Bid only the subcontractor trades needed. Use value engineering whenever possible as an alternate, especially for MEP. So we just received an addendum, so we're going to add that, we'll say. It'll know addendum 1's added. We'll hit send. So there's no excavation on this one. We have a hazmat survey status we need to figure out. So it's an old church, so a lot of times they have a lot of asbestos in it. And we always do inclusions, exclusions. We're doing standard pricing. We can go after it aggressive if we want aggressive, or premium if it was a complicated project or complicated. So addendum 1, I'm not even sure what it changes, but So it looks like it's work in the basement and level 1. Majority of the project is new restrooms, new custodian rooms. Let's see what this addendum came out with for changes for us. Acknowledgement. We're excluding, we remove excavation because there's no scope. Excluded doors, hardware, joint sealants, partitions. So we're gonna, for value engineering, we're gonna reuse ductwork whenever possible. Electrical, we're gonna reuse existing branch circuits when possible. Plumbing, reuse waste vent stacks when conditions allow. Drywall, level 3. Flooring, salvage. There will not be salvage in a flooring. But it's all good ideas to think about and look at and for options. So we're gonna do lump sum for design build. So let's see what's changed with this addendum. So yes, price as recommended. Standard pricing. It's not prevailing wage. We have no hazmat survey. Do MEP with allowances. We're bidding to a general contractor. We will not say that name at this point. Say bidders in case there's multiple general contractors bidding that we're getting it to. It may be after hours. We'll do premium time alternate in case we have to do night work. Proceed. And then it'll always give an internal estimate for the team with an Excel sheet to show the breakdown, the numbers, and then an external subcontractor bid proposal that's ready to send to the client. So it's going to add in there that it received addendum 1. I've done the demos with all the competitors, and that's why I've been working hard to get this implemented for our clients, because it does a lot more things than the competitors can do, like Togal.AI, Procore, and all the competitors. I won't say names, they're all good, like Togal.AI, Stack, Procore, Kreo, Buildxact. None of them can do what our software can do. So that's why we made this program. And then you own it. There's no fee. Once you get it set up on in your office, it's yours. And it's an operating system for any AI platform, even though we have platforms we prefer, but we can fine tune it to however you would like it to work in your workflows or in your software or automations. So we never have monthly fees, your private server on your server, private data, your rules, you own it. We can break down pricing to go into other software or how you use for your production team. PlumbLine pays for itself on the first bid. Whether you're doing residential, commercial, industrial, roads, infrastructure, utilities, United States, Canada, anywhere, this will work. Let's see what we came up with for a bid. So we're going to lock it in here. So we have our square footage and quantities. Yes, it never hurts just to check. Normally we know what our square foot is. So line item per trade, temp, selective demolition, carpentry, metal stud, painting, primer, flooring, acoustical ceilings, heating. So we just did an allowance, 58,000. Electrical, we have an allowance of 72. Plumbing, allowance of 94. It should not be dual mobilization and everything in there because we're doing this as a subcontractor mode, not general contractor mode. Value engineering alternates, reuse ductwork, deduct 14,000. If we can retrofit 82 plumbing waste. So there's over value engineering, we could save 47,000. Alternates for premium time, add 28,000. Hazmat allowance, if there's abatement, 15,000. Well, we just got the abatement report and we're going to add that next to see how close that number is. It knows it's an old church and a lot of these old buildings have asbestos flooring, asbestos in several areas. So here's a 4-way verification, which is important. Sanity check, material within 2%, unit price summary, confidence score, 5-point pass, pricing, pass. This one came in at 84.9%. Normally, I like to see higher than that, but it's still above 70 threshold. It's a pass with the risk flags. So we need to make sure we understand the risk flags, which are everything we know and we've talked about. There's a lot of MEP design builds. So exclusions. External proposal for contractor. And then this gets emailed to you as well, so you have an Excel and Word document. Just saying what's included, price per trade, value engineering, inclusions, exclusions, clarifications. And we can customize this for your software. And then here's the external link, external. Confidence score is 84.9. It's solid. Variance 10%. It's a pass. If it's a fail, you don't send it. Stop conditions, we have no triggers. Oh, but wait, we just got the hazmat, the material report. Hazardous material just came in. We're doing this separate so we can see how close it was to what it came. We just received the hazardous material report. So we're going to plug that and see the difference. We also help with our coaching, consulting, various industries. I'm the founder and I specialize in real estate and construction. So those are the lanes I'm in primarily. I do have coaches that work with several other different industries, online stores, medical, dental. We have a lot of different clients and team members, but construction real estate's where I specialize in and where I can bring the most value. I don't work with all clients. I make sure that I know their goal and we're able to reach their goal before we even make a plan and go forward. We do estimating for companies as well. I have several estimators on staff, and I do headhunting and find the right person for the seat. We do SOPs, we do operating system for both humans and people, our humans and software. So we help build software with our engineers and we help get companies to reduce waste. So here's what we found, asbestos report. Main level, we found 9x9s, big surprise, asbestos. So we got asbestos here, asbestos. I kind of suspected it being at the old place. Nothing on the walls, so that's good. Scope impact, so we got to revise our demolition number. Flooring scope. So it shows what affected that, just so we know the abatement. And we do have an abatement contractor, so we'll get them plugged in on this as well. So does it give a new price? Give me a revised price excluding the work done by abatement. And while you're at it, give me a price for my abatement contractor to bid this. I voice text everything on my phone. My computer saves time typing because you can talk faster than you can type. At least I can. We work with over 50,000 in our network of developers, contractors, general contractors. And I've been doing this for over 35 years, working with a big network. I've done a lot of land development, custom home building, commercial build outs, partnerships with several different subcontractors over the years. We also have a program similar that is just for underwriting commercial real estate for projects. And then we also have one for residential real estate for flips. I work with a lot of investors. I also have a real estate course that I help and teach, and that software is helpful if you're in the real estate space. There's a lot of opportunities right now in commercial real estate, and I'm helping several by bringing value and helping eliminate cost and headcount to streamline processes. Those who are not keeping up with technology are not going to be able to compete with us and clients like us, clients of ours that are extremely efficient. Still waiting. You'd rather wait and have it right than to rush it. It always will, it'll go and go until it's right. It will never guess, it'll never hallucinate. That's the problem with most AIs is it's like using a train without a train track. It just does whatever it wants. We set the rails, we tell it what to do and how to do it. So here's our deliverables. We have abatement now excluded, internal abatement budget. So here's a revised quote. Floor tile, so this so reduces 4,200 from floor tile demolition, increases line items at trades. So here's the changes, line item. And that helped us get up in the 87.8 tier. So now we're above that 85%. That's a lot better. So having that abatement report helped. Sanity. And then historical benchmark from other churches we've done. Or yeah. So here's a revised quote. Scope, saying what it includes, excludes. And yeah, I'd love to help take a deep dive in your office and find ways that we can help you guys save money, avoid waste, and scale and grow your business efficiently. So if you're doing $5 million a year and you have 2% waste, that's a lot of money. It's $200,000 a year. So software like this will help you save money. This would pay for it on one project, one bid. Not to mention an estimator is at least $100,000 a year. Using this software, you could eliminate 2, 3, 4 estimators. Confidence score and abatement. So all subcontractor trades, we're going to be here at that 464. Abatement, 38,500. We're going in at 503 for all the trades we bid. This is an example of what the PlumbLine does and what it can do for you in your business. Call me anytime, 763-373-4478. And check out the PlumbLine yourself at kingdomcoaching.pro.